Now, Way 31 Sports with Max Cohan.
No drought feels like a short one, but today Wake Forest moved one step closer to ending a very long one. Greetings from Winston-Salem, where earlier today Wake Forest defeated Alabama 5-4, moving within one game of their first trip to Omaha since 1955 and putting Alabama one loss away from heading home. And this game started about 2 hours behind schedule due to a non-game related medical emergency. Once things calmed down at David F. Couch Ballpark, it was finally time for the 1 versus 16 battle between Wake Forest and Alabama. The Demon Deacons sending their ace Rhett Lauder to continue his dominance, 14-0 on the year and looking for win number 15. But Bama had different plans. Second pitch of the game, Jim Jarvis splits the right side of the infield for a single, then things would take a turn almost immediately. With Tommy Seidel at the plate, Jarvis takes a big lead and Bennett Lee goes for the back pick, and Jarvis is in a pickle, no way back to first, and the bases are clear again. So nothing brewing for the Tide in the first, but the Deeks didn't have to wait long. Tommy Hawk crushes the first pitch out of Luke Holman's hand deep to right center, and it's a 1-0 game. Now in the second, same score as the Deeks lead off with some thunder again. Justin Johnson clangs it off the light tower as Wake Forest continues the early power display. They'd add a third on a wild pitch from Holman, allowing Pierce Bennett to trot home from third. But eventually the Tide bats would wake up. Madison's own Caden Rose got all of this one, and he knew it. The left fielder turns his back on it as that ball cruises out of here to cut the Wake lead to 2, and Bama would strike again in the fourth. With Dominic Temez on second, Colby Shelton shells one out to the shrubs. The 23rd long ball of the season for the freshman ties it at 3. Holman settled in and found his form, racking up 8 strikeouts, but he once again got bit by a solo blast in the 5th. It's a Corona shot. Danny Corona goes deep to put the Deeks back in front. Lauder wasn't perfect today, but he got the job done, pitching into the 7th and allowing 3 runs before departing. Caden Rose hit another tank shot to make it a 5-4 game in the 8th, but it wouldn't be enough as Lauder moves to 15-0, putting the Deeks 1 win from Omaha and the Tide 1 loss from elimination, 5-4.
This is the 2 best teams in the country going at it right now. I don't care what they have us ranked. This is the best 2 teams in the country slugging it out, and whoever makes more mistakes, that's usually the team that loses. And we made one too many mistakes today, and that's something that we got to flush and come back out tomorrow and play our best baseball.
Both teams, I think, will try to do a good job tomorrow of hitting that reset and getting back to neutral and showing up because the score starts over 0-0. So, if you win, I always tell guys, if you win, go home and enjoy it, man, right? And if you lose, go home and be pissed. It's okay. But when you go to bed tonight, right, we're not going to bring it to the yard with us tomorrow.
It all comes down to Sunday for the Tide. They need a win to keep their season and their College World Series hopes alive. First pitch is scheduled for 11 a.m. Central Time. Reporting live in Winston-Salem, Max Cohan, Way 31 Sports.